My girlfriend awakened her talent for the first time. It turned out to be a rare spirit weapon, the Azure Blood Silver Spear. But after coming off the stage, she broke up with me in public. She thinks I'm no longer worthy of her. Little did she know, as soon as I stepped on the awakening platform, I triggered a phenomenon across heaven and earth. A group of girls rushed over begging me to form a contract with them. My girlfriend regretted it and tried to reconcile, but I refused her and chose to bond with a girl everyone mocked. Though she's known as the weakest E-rank spirit in the school, she possesses the ancient divine weapon, the Fuxi Chin. As long as I form a contract with her, she can become a level 555 spirit. It turns out this world has been invaded by insect tribes. To defend against them, humanity created the spirit contract technique. In this world, upon adulthood, women awaken various spirit forms, while men become spirit masters, awakening talents that complement each other. Together they protect the last pure lands of humanity. Today is the annual awakening ceremony at Qingting Academy. A girl places her hand on the awakening stone. Before she could react, she transformed into a powerful B-rank Zanma sword. But the teacher recording awakenings showed no reaction. After all, her potential was quite average. She was only C-rank. Then Xiao Mei, a sweet-looking girl with a pure demeanor, stepped forward. She placed her hand on the awakening stone. The next second, a rainbow of light shot up, illuminating the sky. On the awakening platform, Xiao Mei transformed into a silver-white spear. The spear radiated a holy aura untouched by dust. It exuded a divine and inviolable presence. The teacher was thrilled. It's a level -5 Azure Blood Silver Spear, with the attributes of ethereal aura never fading. The students and teachers in the audience were excited. It's been years since a level 5 spirit appeared at Qingting Academy. No one expected it to happen today. Normal spirits have only one attribute, but she has two. Is this the power of a top-tier spirit? If I remember correctly, there was a boy who also awakened a top-tier talent. If they were to pair up, they'd be invincible. Shush, quiet. I heard Xiao Mei already has a boyfriend. At that moment, Xiao Mei, back in her human form, walked up to me. Han Zan, let's break up. I awakened a level 5 spirit and you're not worthy of me now. We're no longer from the same world. Don't come looking for me anymore. I had to admit, Xiao Mei looks pure but is actually manipulative. She showed no regard for my feelings. Now I really look like a fool. Little did she know I'm no longer the pushover I was before crossing worlds. Before crossing, I always catered to her, either giving massages or packing her lunch. Yet she always looked down on me. In this world of spirit contracts, power is everything. This time I won't be anyone's lackey. The guys around me laughed, saying I'm a sparrow not worthy of a phoenix. I frowned at them. They're just opportunistic cowards. Aren't you afraid I'll awaken an even higher level talent? Xiao Mei laughed mockingly. It's not that I look down on you. Do you even deserve it? Just then the teacher on the platform called my name. Next, Han Zan. Finally it was my turn. As a transmigrator, I was curious about what kind of spirit talent I'd awaken. After placing my hand on the awakening stone, the stone showed no reaction at first. Xiao Mei sneered internally. Just as I thought, a loser. He can barely awaken at all. Dreaming of awakening a level 5 or higher talent. Some onlookers started mocking as well. Xiao Mei sure has good judgment. Why would she stay with a loser like him? Where's all that arrogance from earlier? It's hilarious. Suddenly a golden light enveloped the entire awakening stone. Golden beam shot into the sky. A massive golden vortex appeared in the clear sky, slowly spinning over Qingting Academy. Everyone was shocked by the spectacle. Is this level 5 awakening? No, it's level 55. On the awakening stone, my spirit talent finally appeared. Han Zan, level 555 spirit talent, divine revival. Xiao Mei was dumbfounded watching this unfold. Tables turned so fast. How is this possible? A level 555 spirit talent. It's a once-in-a-century occurrence. Looking at the words on the awakening stone, students were full of envy. How did this guy get so lucky? A level 555 spirit master is a world changer. The last one single-handedly changed the tide of war between humanity and the insect tribes. The girls were more eager than ever. Pick me, big brother. I'm an A-rank spirit, the heaven cutting blade. Comfortable to hold, perfect fit. Han Zan, look over here. I'm the sun spirit, full moon double rings. I may not be high-ranked, but I'm mature and know many techniques. Form a contract with me. I even have 360 cosplay outfits. One for every day, no repeats. Facing this scene for the first time, I said I wasn't ready to make a choice. Thinking to myself, they'd just slow me down. I raised my hand to check my stats panel. Spirit talent, divine revival. Abilities, divine insight, self-reflection, universal harmony. This level 555 talent is impressive. Each ability brings massive upgrades in different areas. The number of spirits I can contract is now unlimited. Divine insight helps me find the most compatible spirits. Self-reflection enhances the most critical attributes for both me and my spirits. It even increased the number of spirits I can contract from 1 to unlimited. Just then Xiao Mei blushed and walked up behind me. Han Zan, I admit I spoke a bit too harshly earlier. Let's make up. At Qingtang Academy, only my top-level spirit can match you. But as I turned away, all of Xiao Mei's spirit details appeared in my mind. However, she lacked divinity. From now on, I'll allow you to hold my hand. Ha, 3 years of dating and she's only offering a handhold? Did she really think I'm a pushover? If you're not satisfied, I'll allow a kiss. Maybe even one step beyond. Hearing this, I turned her down, flatly. Isn't once enough, Han Zan? Can you handle it? How about once a day then? I ignored her. I still needed to use divine insight to find the right spirits. The girls around us rolled their eyes at Xiao Mei's words. Why act so innocent? Our Han Zan doesn't fall for that. Exactly. She dumped him without hesitation. Now she dares to come crawling back. Thick-skinned, isn't she? If not for our school's flower Sha Yue only awakening as an E-rank spirit, the fuck Si Chin. Who would even look at you? Speaking of Sha Yue, it's a shame really. She's so beautiful but ended up with the weakest spirit. Now she's the academy's most useless spirit. Sha Yue won't last here long. Who would choose her a mere flower vase? Even if someone does, she wouldn't pass the evaluation anyway. Sha Yue was on the verge of tears. Why did everyone treat me this way just because I awakened as an E-rank spirit? Unable to bear it, she ran out of the crowd. Unexpectedly, she bumped straight into me. Seeing that she was about to fall, I quickly reached out and caught her waist. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump into you. At that moment her information appeared before me. Sha Yue, E-rank spirit, form, Fuck Si Chin, attributes, none, divinity, present, awakened status, unknown. Seeing Fuck Si Chin left me in shock. It's one of the 10 ancient divine weapons. Yet it's only E-rank? That's absurd, but my divine revival talent could help here. Seeing my expression, Sha Yue quickly apologized thinking she hurt me. I patted her head. I'm not hurt, don't worry. Her cheeks, I'm not hurt, don't misunderstand. Her face started to blush. I spoke directly to Sha Yue. I want to invite you to form a contract with me, and become my exclusive spirit. She widened her eyes in disbelief. Looking very cute. Me? The other female students couldn't stay calm. Han Zan, what are you doing? Contracting with her would be a waste. Xiao Mei was furious. You ignored me, a level 5 spirit, and chose a broken instrument? Suddenly the principal arrived and raised his hand. I do not agree with this. Han Zan, I understand youthful impulses, but forming a contract must not be done hastily. You are the future of our nation, with the mission to defeat the insect tribes and reclaim our lands. Upon hearing this, Sha Yue shed more sorrowful tears. The principal is right. My talent isn't worthy of you. Thank you for even considering me. Just then, a middle-aged man entered the field with a few attendants. Hold on a moment. It was Zhao Hu, the guardian of Deep Blue City. He addressed me in a harsh tone. Han Zan, right? You've caused quite a stir today. Xiao Mei's eyes sparkled. She called him godfather. Zhao Hu glared at me menacingly. I heard you've been bullying my precious goddaughter, using your level 555 talent. Is that true? Don't get arrogant. Believe me if I say the word. No one in Deep Blue City will dare contract with you. Exactly. Why don't you come here and apologize? And then sign a contract with me? Otherwise my godfather will blacklist you. Xiao Mei quickly added. I simply responded with 3 words. You wish. Zhao Hu's eyes widened in anger. He raised his hand ready to teach me a lesson. But the next second he was stopped. I looked closely. It was the principal. Shen Guangpu cautioned. Deputy Zhao, don't act rashly. He has a level 555 talent. I've already reported it to the higher-ups. Zhao Hu glared at the principal as if he could devour him. Fine, I'll let him off. But only if he forms a contract with Sha Yue, that useless spirit. Otherwise there's no deal. But that was exactly what I wanted. I'll form a contract with Sha Yue right now. No one will change my mind today. I took her hand. Come on, let's go sign the contract. Sha Yue's eyes filled with tears, looking at me with guilt. I'm sorry, I dragged you into this. You don't need to apologize. Because you're worth it. We entered the contract room, and the contract began. A golden formation appeared beneath us, and golden chains bound us tightly together. From this moment our souls were linked. Our thoughts connected. At that moment I activated divine insight. My eyes turned a brilliant gold. Sha Yue felt an instant sense of vulnerability as if I could see through her. In the next second she transformed into the ancient divine weapon, the Fuck Si Chin. I held it in my hands overjoyed. It really worked. Divinity. Sword Heart Chin Spirit. Sha Yue had ascended from E-rank to level 555 spirit. She quickly returned to her human form. Full of disbelief. It was as if I'd been sent to save her. She happily threw herself into my arms. Thank you, Han Zan. The first time I used the level 555 ancient divine weapon Fuck Si Chin in an evaluation. Both leaders of the 2 major battle zones fought over me. Even their instructor wanted his daughter to form a contract with me. Little did he know his daughter was the ancient artifact Shenong Ding. Just now, I played a song of destruction defeating both the armored lizard and the thunderbird. I successfully completed a level 3 combat evaluation. When the evaluator announced this, Wang Liamao watching from the crowd turned pale. Damn it, how much strength is this guy hiding? The students were equally shocked. Is there anyone scarier than a monster nowadays? In the command room, the two regional leaders stared at the screen in astonishment. This kid is unbelievable. He took down both the armored lizard and thunderbird in 2 moves. His music is unpredictable, amplified by at least 10 times. The spirit beside him, Xia Yue, can't possibly be just an E rank. She might even be level 555. The elder quickly summoned his butler Ah Fu. As he spoke, Ah Fu appeared instantly. What are your orders, master? The elder instructed him to use his ability to identify spirit levels and check Xia Yue's grade. But Ah Fu shook his head. I already tried, but I couldn't determine it. Perhaps her case is like Miss Ling's. Hearing this, the elder was excited. If Xia Yue like Ling Zhen was identified as E rank by the awakening stone, could her strength come from her contract with Han Zan? Ah Fu believed this was possible. It seems necessary for the two of them to meet. By the way, what was Miss Ling's E rank talent called? After thinking for a moment, Ah Fu replied. It was Shenong Ding. I told the instructor I wanted to challenge level 4. As the evaluation began, a flood of monsters appeared. It was a good chance to test my limits. The fights became progressively harder with each wave. I cut through them all, quickly passing level 9. At this point I was panting heavily, sweat pouring down. The instructor kindly suggested I stop, but I confidently replied, I want to take on the final challenge, level 10. Are you crazy? No one has ever succeeded since the test began. The students thought it was impossible too. After all, it'll be a true 3rd-tier beast. Back when this test system was implemented, the highest record was set by Wei Qing, who stopped at level 9. Even that broke a century-old record. Thinking about this, Wei Qing decided he had to recruit Han Zan. But Lin Jing suddenly released his aura, also vying for him. Seeing my determination to challenge the instructor didn't stop me. But he thought that in my current state victory was impossible. He simply sat cross-legged on the ground, placing the Fuxi Qin on my lap. Give me the time of one song. I took a deep breath and calmed myself. I started playing the Fuxi Qin's piece, The Tranquil Heart. Both spirit masters and spirits consume energy in battle, but Xia Yue and I were regenerating energy at an unimaginable rate. The students were stunned by this sight. It can attack, boost and heal? This is an all-purpose spirit. A terrifyingly powerful spirit. In the command room, the two regional leaders decided to compete. The winner would get Han Zan. Unexpectedly, Lu Jingchen, the head of the 5th district, coughed lightly. Do you really think sending a spirit master like this, one who can heal and support the masses, to the front lines is a good idea? Wei Qing turned with irritation. You're trying to take him too, old Lu? If he comes with me to the 5th district, the battlefield mortality rate for spirit masters will drop by at least 30%. The two of them replied in unison. No way. An elder watching nearby couldn't take it anymore and punched the air. Enough. Seeing it was the instructor, everyone fell silent. The 8 battle districts of Daxia each serve a purpose and have made great achievements. The 1st district excels in strategy, the 2nd district in planning, the 3rd district in expansion, the 4th district in exploration, the 5th district in medical aid, the 6th district fortifies the defenses, the 7th district sails across the seas, and the 8th district operates in the shadows. These 8 battle districts are the pillars of Daxia, supporting heaven and earth for our people. I've often considered establishing a 9th district, but have yet to take the first step. The elder's words caused the district leader's eyes to widen. Instructor, are you really planning to form a 9th district? Does that mean you intend to take on another student? Can he really handle it? My girlfriend may be the level 555 ancient Fuxi Qin, but my master still insists on teaching me top-level martial arts. Only this way can I better protect myself and my girlfriend. And my master faced the 3 insect emperors. He deeply regretted not being able to protect his wife. Then Li Shutong waved his hand and teleported the bothersome woman away. My girlfriend Xia Yue lowered her head in guilt. Teacher, I'm sorry. But Li Shutong didn't blame her. Instead, he told Xia Yue to consider us family from now on. And don't worry about going back to your aunt's place. You'll be staying at my house with Han Zan. You'll both be learning with me for a while. Xia Yue gratefully thanked Li Shutong. I told her not to be so formal. Eat more vegetables. Li Shutong, while dipping meat in the hot pot, said. Even eating 9 Palace hot pot has its etiquette. The center section is for quick cooking vegetables. Just dip and eat. The 4 square sections are for simmering foods, but don't cook them too long. The 4 small corner sections are for slow cooking. It was clear that Li Shutong was well versed in 9 Palace hot pot culture. After listening, I suddenly asked him, Teacher, so am I quick cook, simmer or slow cook? Li Shutong replied with a deep expression. I don't know. Everyone has their own path. No one can predict a person's future. Not even me. I fell into deep thought after hearing this. My own path? Then Li Shutong paused, staring at the empty 9-palace hot pot. Wait, where's the tripe I was cooking? And my beef? Sha Yue, feeling guilty, pushed her bowl toward me. I felt a pang of guilt myself, and subtly covered her bowl with my hand. To ease the awkwardness, I quickly changed the subject, asking about my senior brother's spirits or sisters-in-law. Why didn't they join us? Lin Jingxuan joined in and said, "You two haven't shared a room yet, have you?" Hearing this, Sha Yue's face turned bright red with embarrassment. After sharing a room, a spirit master can replicate some of their spirit's abilities. Although weaker, it's quite useful. Spirit's combat mode has 2 forms. One is materialization. Right now your sisters-in-law are maintaining human forms and holding their positions for us. That's why we're able to gather here today. Lin Jingxuan's explanation cleared my confusion. So a spirit master and their spirit can merge in battle, or fight separately. At that moment Sha Yue shyly added, but only if they share a room. Speaking of which, Lin Jingxuan was curious if Sha Yue was really just an E-rank spirit. As brothers I had nothing to hide. Sha Yue started as an E-rank, but I have an ability that revived her divinity. Now she's level 555. The senior brothers were stunned upon hearing this. Your ability is unbelievable. I've never heard of such a thing. People think I chose a spirit at random, but in truth I don't pick ordinary spirits lightly. Due to my talent, if I encounter a spirit with divinity, I'll form a contract even if its rank is low. Only I know that, apart from the Fuxi Qin, there are 9 other ancient artifacts awaiting me. Don't reveal your talent to anyone outside our group. Li Shutong turned to Lin Jingxuan. Jingxuan, when you return, set their information to the highest confidentiality. Make sure no one can access it. Lin Jingxuan nodded in agreement. Yes, teacher. After everyone finished eating, my senior brothers stood up and respectfully bid farewell to Li Shutong. Teacher, this year Daxia's frontline against the insect tribes has won 19 consecutive battles. We've reclaimed 6 territories, increasing Daxia's total land area by 20%. Our investigation into the cause of the insect outbreak has also made progress this year. Listening to this string of encouraging news, Li Shutong was in high spirits. For the future of Daxia. Cheers. After finishing the hot pot, it was already evening. The senior brothers rushed back to their districts overnight, leaving only Sha Yue and me to send Li Shutong back. He smiled and said, "Let's visit your new home first." I asked in surprise. I didn't expect the teacher to have a house in Deep Blue City. Li Shutong paused for a moment. Deep Blue City is my wife's hometown. I asked why his wife didn't come along. Li Shutong suddenly stopped walking. People only know that I, Li Shutong, saved Daxia, the hero who killed the 3 insect emperors. But no one remembers her name. If it weren't for her, what would I be? The atmosphere suddenly turned heavy. Sha Yue and I exchanged glances. I shouldn't have brought up this painful topic. I'm sorry, teacher. Li Shutong reminded me to treat Yue well in the future. They are not just spirits, nor merely tools for battle. They are human beings with flesh and blood. They are your other half. After thanking the teacher for his guidance, I asked for my wife's name. As long as there's one person who remembers, she won't be forgotten. Li Shutong was taken aback. You're really different from them. You match my taste. Her name was Ling Mei. During that historic battle, I killed 1 insect emperor while she fought valiantly against 2. If she were still alive, she would be even more deserving of the honor of saving Daxia. After saying this, Li Shutong told us to go rest. Meanwhile, he sat alone on the lawn outside the villa, beginning to reminisce about his wife, remembering the days they used to admire the moon together. At that moment, Sha Yue and I approached. Teacher's wife isn't here, but we'll accompany you to admire the moon. Li Shutong stood up at this remark. You little rascal, but seeing you two reminds me of my youth with Xiao Mei. Wanting to protect those I love, that requires enough strength. With that, Li Shutong began to teach me his best martial arts. He shouted, "With one punch I'll smash this tree." Around his body swirled a massive amount of energy. This set of martial arts is called the 8-lock fist. It consists of 8 locks, each corresponding to a secret point on the body. Once all 8 locks are unlocked, one will surpass their limits. However, before Li Shutong could finish his words, I unlocked the first lock. Teacher, is it like this? Seeing this, Li Shutong looked utterly astonished. How is this possible? Back then my disciple Wei Qing took 6 months to learn to unlock it. And this kid just glanced and figured it out?